Hello there, my beautiful Aquarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, the energy has just shifted and something really big is coming in for all of us. Now, some of you have been feeling the shift for a little while, and you may have experienced something that felt like a breakthrough recently. And this is through some of the changes that are taking place. Some of you might be finding yourself stepping out of your comfort zone, maybe deciding that this is not the life that you want to live, so you're creating the change that you desire, stepping into your power as a leader and an authority of your life as well. Big energies coming in. So I wanted to see what Spirit wanted to share with you as you are navigating through this. So I pulled some cards in my morning meditation, and we're going to get into seeing what it is that Spirit wants to share with you today. All right, Aquarius, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you as this energy moves in. So we're going to pull a surrender card. Spirit wants you to surrender something in your life in order to create room for this big energy coming in. So we're starting with surrender to complete healing. Spirit would like you to surrender to complete healing. Aquarius. So open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. I feel this is the wave of energy coming in for you, is healing. Okay, so once again, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Okay, so look at that. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. I feel you have a photograph in your home that looks like this card. Okay, like the woman, like the image of this card. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. Not everyone needs to surrender to complete healing here, everyone. Take it as it resonates for you today. So tarot cards, we are starting here with Five of Pentacles. Some of you might be going through a hard time right now, facing some sort of a challenge, something that feels difficult for you. This is where it's hard to actually surrender to complete healing in our lives, but Spirit wants you to try to do that anyways. I feel there's something that you're meant to understand or know through the experience that you're having. It is not happening to you, it is happening for you, and it's only temporary. This energy too shall pass. There's a new energy coming in right now, so we don't want to dwell here within this place. So Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Protecting your energy. And I feel this is from people. I feel you give a lot of yourself, Aquarius. And sometimes you find yourself running thin or out of energy because you have nothing left from giving and giving and giving. It is time to take your power back. It is time to charge up your energy. Okay, you are leveling up in your life. There is an ascension happening and you need your full energy in order to ascend. So that is the Nine of Wands, and we have the Magician card. Here it is. You are meant to step into your power as a co-creator in your life and co-create your desired reality with Spirit. Okay, so you might be having an experience in your life where Spirit is trying to reflect to you that you are the authority and the leader of your life. Okay, you can co-create anything you desire. All right, so the Magician card, it is a major arcana card, so the energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. And because it's in the background, some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you feel it subtly. All right, I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. So look at that. So yeah, there's a little bit of shaky energy. It feels like a patch of turbulence that has come through. And behind that is this big, beautiful energy coming in. Like something really big is happening and you're sensing this already. I feel you have been sensing this for a little while. It's trickled in, it's getting more and more intense, and all of a sudden you have that breakthrough. Now, some of you have already gone through this experience, so you're going to have to share with me how this has come in for your life already. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because those signs put the whole pieces together around your life. So yeah, what I'm getting here is there is an external experience that you might be going through. Everything is an external experience, but it doesn't feel good. It feels like maybe you're going through a challenge, some sort of a change. It feels like a struggle right now for you. Maybe you're on survival mode even, right? This is the energies I'm getting, and even fight or flight. Fight or flight. There's definitely a lot of intensity within this situation. I feel it could be really testing you right now. This is about to be over, okay? And as you are within this energy, Spirit is wanting you to tap into your strength, your inner strength here. Ground yourself. If you are stressed, if you are worried, if you're staying up at night, this is something that Spirit wants you to ground yourself and clear through implementing practices that actually help clear this energy. And we are all different. Different things are going to work for us, right? Not everyone's the same. So meditation is really good for me. I like to go for a walk in nature. I always found anytime I'm around animals, it calms my energy. So yeah, having an animal in your home, or even just sitting outside and watching the birds, right? That's your connection to those animals. And finding ways to calm that body water. Your intuition is, so what's happening here is within this energy, your intuition is trying to speak to you, but you can't hear it. Some of you might not be hearing it. Some of you have mastered listening to your intuition through chaos. That's also coming through. So I've got two different scenarios here. And you're meant to actually master listening to your intuition in chaos. I feel our whole world is chaotic. We live in an energy of chaos that distracts us from the abundance that already exists within this world. There's a lot of chaos right now. And we have to set the chaos aside and create our own sanctuary of peace as we are navigating through these energies. So your external experience, we can't control it, right? What we can control is ourselves, the way we show up in it, our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions. When everything is aligned and we're taking that action, actions are going to speak louder than words. That is what manifests our reality. And right now, the answers and the guidance, especially if you're feeling lost or uncertain in life, or looking for more, or just specific answers, they're actually being reflected to you through the chaos. And sometimes what we have to do is pause within that chaos and reflect. You just reflect on it and just see what's kind of going on. And then choose to show up within that experience through the energy of love, of growth, and trust that you're going to move through this. You're meant to go past through it. You're not meant to stop within it. The only time you stop is when you're pausing to reflect. Otherwise, you're meant to move through it. And again, Spirit is saying this is only temporary. And it's a sign that there's something bigger coming in for you right now. And this energy that's bigger is something that you have manifested, something that you have desired and been working towards. Having that goal in mind, having that destination point, that even though things are a little bit difficult, I'm going to make it through this. I'm not going to focus on the problems that are at hand. Instead, I'm going to focus on the solutions to those problems rather than dwelling, stressing, and worrying about them. Not playing any kind of old stories in my mind, and surrendering to complete healing that is coming within the experience that you might be having as you're going through something hard. This could be a pothole. It could be something minor, right? You may have recently had a flat tire. Maybe the fridge broke, or you've lost something. Maybe you had an argument with somebody and you're not talking to them, or it's like a small little patch. And maybe this patch happens often. It's not something that is unpredictable. It's almost like you can kind of predict it in a sense now. So what's happening here is I feel there's a cord being cut here. There's some sort of old pattern, old habit that is coming into your awareness. I don't know if this is your own habit, or your own pattern or energy, or someone else's. Okay, and this is going to clear the air. That is what's happening here. The air is clearing with this energy coming. There's a purpose and a reason why you're going through this. There's something that is revealing itself to you through this, and it's actually going to make you stronger. It might not feel like that in the moment, but it is going to make you stronger. And you're going to evolve through this experience and become a version of you that you weren't before. And you're going to enter this new experience in your life, which is showing up here. This is why it's important that you protect your energy. You're leveling up. That's what's happening here. And you're going through that final stage, that pressure, the intensity before you have that breakthrough. Okay, so your life may be feeling intense and going through struggles or challenges, scarcity here. Mindset is going to be very important as well. So as you are moving through this energy, again, the way that you show up and guard that energy, your own frequency and vibration, not let other energies interfere or distract with your energy, right? And you know what it feels like, and I bring this analogy in all the time. It feels like you're beating a boss at the end of a game before you move to the next level. And sometimes you don't beat that boss right away. You have to kind of go back and forth, and finally after your whatever try, you finally beat them and you move to the next level. This is how this energy is coming in. So it's really important right now. Maybe you've been going through some sort of a loop and you keep coming back to this point. And it might be in different scenarios in your life. What's happening is Spirit is cutting the cord on a loop through a pattern or a habit that you have. I can't explain this. It's really interesting because it feels like it's attached to another, like another person's energy or an energy of something around you. So be mindful of the kind of energies you allow into your energetic space. They want you to have your healthy boundaries up and stand in your truth, speak your truth, okay? And once you start to do that, you're going to notice the energies changing around you. This is actually a spiritual act when you are putting up healthy boundaries for yourself, right? When you mean no, really mean no. If you mean yes, mean yes. You can't say yes, but really mean no to something. I'm seeing someone that's saying something but wanting to do something else, or feeling like you have to be someone because of someone else, but you don't. That is an illusion. That is not truth. And right now you're in this energy that is supporting you in truth, right? So they want you to stand in that truth because you're being supported in it. Yes, the outcome might not be good between you and a relationship, but that had to happen. There needed to be a tie and a sever because this energy may have been holding you down. And I'm definitely picking up on expired energies that are still running rampant in your life. Okay, so this is where, you know, there's a shedding that is happening. There's fragments of you that need to be shed off. So Spirit is saying, shake off the energies and allow yourself to rise. It's almost like they're showing me Superman, you know, when he's on the ground and he's about to take off and he kind of just shoots out into the air. That is the energy, like an accelerated elevation happening in your life through you shedding energies and participating in that releasing of energies, taking on a role as a co-creator of this ascension, this acceleration of elevation in your life, right? So yeah, this is you moving to the next level, and it's through you protecting your peace, you protecting your abundance, your energy, your frequency, and with those healthy boundaries, and surrounding yourself with energies that uplift you, that make you feel good, that make you smile, that make your heart sing, right? You're incredibly powerful, and Spirit is calling you to believe in your power right now. To really believe in your power, because you are someone who can move mountains. You are someone who can manifest pretty much anything in your life, Aquarius. This is the power you have. They want you to believe it, right? And as you are moving through these energies, because they feel intense, and I really feel self-care, self-love, and not beating yourself up about things, really loving yourself, coming back to yourself and surrendering to complete healing is going to be very important for you. And I feel this is going to be a part of you stepping into your power and taking care of yourself, right? This is what it is. And you know, what I'm getting here is someone who has a realization that they may be alone in the world. Like, you really don't have anyone. Like, this is what I'm feeling, that I'm picking up on someone. It's not something I'm saying. I'm just picking up an energy I'm hearing. And it's someone that's saying, like, there's no point. What's the point? And it's almost like and it's not in a negative way. I'm not getting this in a negative way. It feels like like you're connecting with your soul. It's not like you're disconnecting, but it's hard to describe this energy because you've stepped into these shoes and there's an awareness around it. There's so many emotions and feelings that we can feel when we spiritually wake up and understand, okay, We are actually a soul that is connected to everything. And some of us can actually look at this in the energy of light and feel very blessed and co-create with it, where others can feel detached or feel like, what's the point? Why even bother now that I know this information? So it's really interesting as I'm getting polarity here with this. I'm getting light and dark. I'm getting some of you kind of battling it out with your shadow, a part of your ego here. And there's definitely a mirror that is being reflected back to you. So I'm getting someone that is struggling to stand in their power, someone that may be having a hard time with boundaries. You know, I still have hard time with boundaries. Anytime I'm putting up boundaries and saying no to someone, especially someone I love, someone that is a family member even, every single time, no matter how many times I have done it, I feel terrible. I'm just like, oh, that sucked. And you just have to get through the feeling of that suckiness, of whatever the feelings and the emotions are, just let them pass. And then you'll get over that hump of feeling that way. And yeah, I don't know when it starts to get better, because mine hasn't. And I've been practicing this for years. So if you are someone that is able to not feel bad and release this energy, share with us what it is that you're able to do. Like, is there some sort of a practice that you have to kind of balance this out? Right? Because I really have a hard time with it. And it's just, I know that feeling. I'm going to get this feeling. I make myself aware that I'm going to get this feeling. It's going to last like 5-10 minutes. Maybe it'll come in patches throughout the day. Just feel it and just let's move past it. Right? So this is you really learning how to work with your shadows and your light and creating balance within them. There's really nothing you need other than yourself to co-create your desired reality. And Spirit is reflecting this to you through whatever it is that you're going through right now. You don't really need anything. You just need yourself. Everything else comes to you when you call it in. Right? And when you're calling it in, you're meant to actually take that action. When you do call it in, when you're calling it in, you're actually initiating, right? You are setting an intention. And when you're doing that, you want to do that without any kind of strings attached, without any kind of expectations or time constraints. You want to allow your desires, whatever it is that you're calling in, to float out into the universe. Just like dandelion flowers, they just float out into the universe and land where they need to. That's what we need to do with our dreams and desires, but then also commit to taking the action and making decisions that are in alignment with that desire. Right? Sometimes we can find ourselves falling off the path or walking down paths that are completely different. Sometimes we have energies that come in and interfere or distract, and we give them power and allow them to do that. And away we are in someone else's life, not living our own, right? So this is where you are coming home to your own energy. This is where you're standing in your power as a leader, as an authority in your life, and co-creating. You are an incredibly powerful manifester, Aquarius. I feel that you know this about yourself. There's some things that you can share with us in the comment section below that you have manifested in your life. Maybe you manifested love into your life. Maybe you manifested money or a job or happiness. Like, whatever this is, share with me in the comment section below. I feel that you have this hunger, this drive, this like fire. There's something that you are, I feel you've been chasing something for a long time. There's nothing wrong with chasing, okay? I don't think there's anything wrong with chasing. But you don't want to rush. You don't want to control. You don't want to stress. You don't want to worry with that chase. You want it to be an adventure. You want it to be fun, right? And the fact that you are actually moving in that direction in a lighter way, it's more playful. It feels like a dolphin going in and out of water, right? It's playing. I'm seeing in my mind's eye a dolphin in the water, and maybe there's some sort of a camera that's moving along with it. That's what they're showing me right now. So maybe you're seeing a dolphin. That might be an animal guide for some of you, right? We're going to pull a card today for you as an animal guide. So I feel some of you are seeing animals. You're seeing energies that are a little bit more free, a little bit more playful. Perhaps you're seeing someone that created their life. Maybe you're watching someone online right now who is talking about where they went from rags to riches. Like, that's what's coming up here, rags to riches, a story of somebody. Or you're hearing someone else, like maybe it's an actor even, or a business owner, or maybe this is your parents or a friend that is sharing a story with you, or you're reading a book. Like, the theme of this energy is going to be around you. And yeah, everything that is happening around you is a reflection of what's going on within you. And yeah, there's a lot of communication coming in through your dreams here, through your connection with water, your connection to earth, your connection to air, fire here as well. I don't know if any of you have done a fire ritual recently. This is coming up as a confirmation, but something connected. Maybe you're out camping and you have a fire. And I'm seeing a few people circle around a fire. This feels like a campsite. I don't know. But it's in the dark and there's a bunch of people it's a very nice moment. Everyone is relaxed and just sharing stories. It feels really good here in this space. So this is the energy that is coming in for you as well with the Magician card. You are the magician. You are the architect of your life. Spirit is wanting you to take this role on. Okay, so yeah, the energy of the magician. And you are leveling up in your life. And this is going to be a story of the past. Okay, Spirit is saying this is going to be a story of the past where you need to leave it. There's no need to focus your energy towards it or rethink it, recreate it, because the more that you think about it, the more you create it in your life's experience. Okay, I'm sorry, that is my dog that is barking outside. I'm actually dog sitting my sister's dog. So he's been here for a couple of days and he probably hears something outside. So he's barking. All right, so what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card for you. This is a Spirit of Animals Oracle deck. This is a card deck that Spirit called me to use in your reading today. So it comes with an oracle message and a protection message. I'm going to read them both to you today. So yeah, let's see what more Spirit wants to share with you, Aquarius. So we are getting Nightingale spirit. Have any of you seen a nightingale in your life recently? This is a confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. We have the number 41 on this card, and love is all around us. You know that song? I'm now hearing that song. Love is all around us, and so on and so on. So 41, if you're seeing the number 41, this is again a confirmation for you. Maybe you're 41 years old as you're watching this reading today. And 41 days around the message of this card. So we are getting here, oracle message. In the darkness of the night, Nightingale spirit sings her song of love and hope, a harbinger of dawn to remind you the sun will rise again soon. You are so loved, and the illumination song of the Nightingale spirit calls you to a new level of awareness and connection with the light. Yes, there is shadow and darkness, but love and prosperity exist everywhere, even in the seeming emptiness of space, darkness, and a starless night. Hearken to the message, letting the music of the Nightingale song remind you that love is all around. Feel it and trust it in tomorrow's light, renewing your ability to recognize the spaces that appear empty are filled with love and abundance. Illumination will happen soon for you. So perhaps you're hearing a nightingale sing in the evening, or maybe something with the name Nightingale in it. So the protection message for you today is: the darker the skies, the more it seems the dawn will never appear. But Nightingale Spirit is here to remind you that the sun will shine again. You will soon feel the love and notice the abundance that surrounds you. Sing now. Put on some music or simply sing in the empty space, for finding the light within and giving it voice will give rise to hope and help. And you begin to hear the call of another who, just like you, was beginning to fear the light would never come. Bring the light into the darkness with love from within. Give it voice and know that daybreak will be here soon. So I feel some of you love singing. You love playing music. Maybe you even have a record player, right? You sing in the shower, you sing in the car. I feel this is your energy right now. So allow your voice to express itself, all right? Communicate and express your soul's energy at this time. So we're going to go ahead and pull an angel number. Some of you are already seeing this angel number, so this is going to be your confirmation and guidance. So we are getting for you, my friends, blessed change is coming into your life. So we got the number 5 here, connected to the 5 of Pentacles. So if you're seeing this number, this is your message. It's connected to the 5 of Pentacles. So messages from the divine are coming in. You are hearing the call through dreams and through the things that you are experiencing. Life is an adventure. Okay, life is an adventure. When you start to experience it like an adventure, you feel freedom. Spirit wants you to be curious. There are new opportunities coming in. Yes, sometimes new opportunities can feel challenging, but they bring a lot of growth. Don't be afraid of new opportunities. And this is all a part of your life's path, Aquarius. So This is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video today, you're also going to enjoy some of these videos I've posted here for you. So I do feel there are messages that Spirit is wanting to relay to you. And if you choose to, these definitely are going to have something that you're going to be able to carry forward with you. So enjoy.